Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of this lecture and of course this particular part is not as long as the previous part. It's going to be a very short lecture for part 3. So part 3 I'm going to cover learning objective 4, which is to explain how companies analyze and use marketing information. We have learned in part 1 about marketing research. So now marketers have all the information that is needed about the targeted customers. Next is their role to make customers happy. So how to make customers happy is by managing customer relationship management. So CRM involves managing detailed information about individual customers and carefully managing customer touchpoints to maximize customer loyalty. So customer relationship management is important for marketers because this is where they are trying to fulfill those needs, wants and demands of customers. So under customer relationship management system, it is very important system that can be used by marketers to manage their customers better and of course to provide value for customers. So there are 7 touch points where customers can have interaction with their target customers and at the same time communicate with their targeted customers in order to make them happy. So the first one is customer purchases. When during customers purchases activities, marketers are able to know the behavior of customers during purchases, what type of product that they choose, whether there is a particular product they buy often and things like that. When we talk about sales force contact, salesperson normally would have contacts information about their target customers. So marketers can use the sales force contact to know better and also to communicate with the contacts in order to provide more information of the product and at the same time of course making customers happy. Next is service and support calls. So this is when marketers can use these particular touch points to enhance the service for customers. Of course, when customers call to a particular call center, it must be a problem that arise prior to the call, and thus this is a very critical touch point because if customers are unhappy at this particular touch point, they may boycott the company's product. Web and social media sites, this is of course the best and the fastest way of marketers to manage customer relationship. They are able to communicate and get information of what are the demands, the current demands and what needs and wants of customers via web and social media sites. Satisfaction surveys is another customer relationship management touch points. This is where researchers are able to know whether customers are happy with the product or not. Next is credit and payment interactions. Whether the salesperson handle the payment and credit properly or not. If it's not proper, then it may make the customers dissatisfied with the service. And finally, marketing research studies. This is what I have covered in part 2. So distributing and using marketing information. There are a few ways for marketers, for people inside the organization to use the marketing information that has been collected from touch points of CRM and of course via marketing intelligence and marketing research. So information distribution involves making information available in a timely, user-friendly way. So researchers can share those information via intranet, which is within the people in organization, and also extranet, That means for other people outside of the organization, for example, their suppliers. This information can be useful for those people internally and also external, outside of their organization. For final learning objective, which is to discuss the special issues some marketing researchers face, including public policies and ethics issues. So there are other marketing information considerations. Researchers can also gain information from marketing research in small businesses and non-profit organization. So normally non-profit organization, they have their internal data that can be useful for marketers. Marketers can liaise with the non-profit organization to gain more information about their targeted respondents. Next is information can be obtained from international market research. There are a few agencies out there, paid agencies out there, that marketers can actually invest on to get information from larger consumers market, so they can probably adopt international market research data. And finally, there are public policies and ethics. There may be a problem in terms of customer privacy. So in any data collection that has been made by researchers, they have to make sure that customer privacy is protected, and that they have to guarantee that the findings, the information that they have received, will not be misused for other agenda. So this is the final slide of part 3. There will be another bonus lecture. Also, it's a short lecture that will be beneficial for you during discussion in your workshop.